Hello, I'm Sana Khan and you're watching Medicircle. Today we have with us Honnesh Kamaria. He is a yoga and fitness professional. Please welcome him to our show Rendezvous on Personal Trainer series. Hi Honnesh, how are you?
I'm good, Sana. Thank you for having me here.
Okay. So Honnesh, to begin with, when one is on a path to achieve good health, understanding their body must be their first priority. How, according to you, fitness affects health?
Well, to answer your first question, right? So, understanding your own body. So,
Mhm.
there are plenty of things which come into the process. So, at a
Right.
very beginner's level, when someone is understanding their own body, I think there are
Mhm.
small changes which you understand. Just like looking, like what I tell my clients, look at yourself in the mirror. You'll know some differences, you'll know some inch loss, and the major
Right.
thing is your weight scale, right? So that is
Mhm.
our main goal when you're losing weight. That is. So those are indications of you knowing your own body. For
Right.
example, sometimes maybe you would like to eat a banana before you're working out in a fitness sense. But
Right.
maybe for me, that doesn't work. So that are small experiences I think you go through,
Right.
which help you to learn your own body. And
Mhm.
nobody can tell you all of this. And
Right.
on a very big scale, when you see this, when on a professional scale, when you see athletes, when you see all of these people, there are various tests. Tests like their body fat measurement, tests like the field test, depending on the sport they are playing. It completely depends on the sport they are playing. So there are various and various tests. But here we are talking about general fitness. So what
Right.
I would say is, see your own body, feel, experience, have fun with your own body. Sometimes you may feel eating one cup of rice or eating a plate full of rice doesn't really make any difference to your body.
Mhm.
So it completely depends on your own personal goal and your own experiences. As a
Right.
personal trainer, I would say that I wouldn't say go change your diet completely, go try keto diet, go try doing this. I would say eat something your family is eating from ages. If your family is eating
Right.
dal chawal from ages, dal chawal, because that is your core.
Right.
So what I would say is feel and have your own experiences and make changes accordingly. But yes,
Mhm.
pay attention to these changes because these will be like very small minor changes. But you wouldn't know these small minor changes come together and make a very big change.
Right.
And to answer your second part of the question, health and fitness. Well, health is a very big, I mean, a very big term. And
Right.
in health, fitness is one part of it. But what I would say is there is fitness, there is diet, there is consistency, there is dedication, there is discipline. There are plenty of other things. And
Mhm.
together, it makes health. And
Right.
health is something you can incorporate in your lifestyle. It is not something you do for an hour in the gym. It is
Right.
not. It
Right.
is not.
True.
I think it is something you experience. It is something you live with it. It is something that is a part of your life, and not
Mhm.
just what do you say, a small 1 hour thingy which you do.
Right. Okay. So Hanish, what would you tell people who are looking for very quick results, which ultimately leads to various side effects, or we can say more damage than good?
Well, I don't think just in the fitness term this is this, but I think in life I think there are no shortcuts. I think each of our parents have told us this, that beta there are no shortcuts in life. There is, you have to fall, you have to learn, you have to
Right.
experience things in order
Right.
to keep moving. So I think
Mhm.
there are no shortcuts, but I would say there are some hacks. There are some. I think you learn with experience that there are some things which work really well for you and which gives you great results. But there are no
Right.
shortcuts as of particular. I've been in this field. I've been working out, or I've been in this field for 8 years now.
Mhm.
And trust me, I have learned it the hard way. When I started, there was no YouTube. There was Google, but obviously we didn't have enough knowledge about what to
Right.
go and search on Google, and
Right.
we learned it the hard way. And I think it is important for the youngsters as well as everybody to start
Mhm.
from the scratch. We can't jump from standard 1 to standard 10. We have to
Right.
clear first standard, second standard, third standard, and so on. So it
Right.
is important for us to have that experience, enjoy that part of it. And
Mhm.
I wouldn't say that if you like gymming, do gymming. If you
Mhm.
like playing badminton, play badminton. But have a part, have a 10 minute or a 15 minute or an hour if you have that time for your own self, and
Right.
not just because you have to do it or you have to be fit or you have to just do it because you like it. It is not
Right.
important for you to go in the gym and pick up dumbbells or pick up barbells and make a 16-inch bicep. It is not important. Fitness is a
True.
complete different term altogether, and it
Right.
can mean different things to different people.
Right.
So I would say there are no shortcuts. Embrace the journey, feel the journey, love the journey, and keep growing.
Okay. Anish, in your opinion, how can health and fitness industry work authentically, as there are so many quacks, opinionated amateurs who have very little knowledge of the subject, yet they love to share tips with the population?
Right. So as I mentioned earlier, everybody has their own tips.
Hmm.
Sometimes I have my own tips. Sometimes I think, hey, nee, if I do this exercise this way, it affects me more.
Right.
And I could share this with my friends. I could share this with my audience, that
Hmm.
this is something I experience.
Right.
Doesn't mean it is wrong or it is right. There are no such exercises which are wrong or right. These are just
Hmm.
exercises are movements. So I
Hmm.
wouldn't say they're wrong or right, but what I would say is, if you are really into fitness, if you really like fitness, as we choose a field, if you want to become an engineer, if you want to design cars, if you want to do etc anything, you would
Hmm.
take up engineering, right? You would study
Right.
about it and have a degree or have a course about it, or do something about it. So if you're really passionate about this, if you really want to do this, take up some courses, take up some degree, some diploma, anything you like, anything related. As we know, even engineering has different fields, it has
Right.
sub fields in it. Even
Right.
fitness has sub fields in it. It has general fitness, it has athletic training, it has different altogether programs.
Hmm.
So I would say there are plenty of free courses as well. I myself have done almost 17 to 18 certifications in this quarantine period.
Oh, okay.
Some are free, some are paid, depends. So it completely, it is, and knowledge is endless. I mean, how much ever your
It's
knowledge,
endless, right?
how much ever you've taken, it is less.
Right? The learning process is endless.
It keeps, it keeps continuing. I think in
Right.
every 6 months there is something new. It's just like
Hmm.
your Android phone or your Apple iOS. I mean, every 6 months there is an update. And I think with
Hmm.
us or in any other field, it is important for us to update with the market or with the industry
Right.
in order to know what is going on in the market. So what I would
True.
say to the youngsters or anybody who is really interested in this, I would say take up some courses, have a little information about it. I'm not saying your information may be wrong or your exercises are wrong or XYZ. What I am saying is, if you're really passionate about it, don't think about it, just do it.
Right. Okay, so Anish, with the COVID, there has been a boost in the digitalization of almost everything, including the fitness industry. Do you think
Right.
digital consultations have the same impact as the physical ones?
Well, to begin with this question, I would say, what in the year 2045 or what in the year 2050?
Hmm.
I mean, I don't think we would have the same technology or same method of teaching what we do
Right.
today. I think we would go to each other's house and have a personal session or have a personal touch with them in the year
Right.
2045 or 50. And with COVID happening, I think it is obviously it is bad. I mean, people lost their jobs and there are a lot of negative things happening. But when
Hmm.
you look at the positive side of it, we started with a new era after all. I mean, the new
True.
technology era. I mean, we
Right.
started taking online classes. Like, to be honest, I was never an online person. I never used
Right.
to post on Instagram. I was never, an online person after all.
Right.
But COVID made me do that. And I think you learn new things. As I said, you expand your horizons. And as as to answer your question, it definitely doesn't have the same impact, is what I think. That
Hmm.
is my personal opinion. That
Right.
you don't have a personal touch. You don't have that rapport with your client. I mean, it is just a 1 hour thing, and you just teach, and you just disconnect the call, and you're done. I think when
Right.
you have that personal rapport with your client, it is very important to have that rapport with your client in order
Right.
to have a long relationship in terms of fitness
Hmm.
or in
True.
terms of achieving the whole goal. So, but it is high time we start taking it up and we start expanding our horizons and learn about this.
Right. And we need to accept what is coming up, right?
Exactly, exactly.
Right.
I mean, you
Okay.
can't do much about it. I mean, you have to accept it.
Right.
That is what
Exactly.
life is like.
True. Thank you so much, Anish, for coming to our show and sharing your valuable time and insights with us at Medicircle. It has been a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you so much, Sana. It was great talking to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day. Good luck.
Great day. Thank you so much.